Facts about Wolverine. 1. Introduction to Wolverine. Facts for children. Skillful, fearsome, quite aggressive. All of these descriptions of the Wolverine are accurate. It is a skilled hunter who is not hesitant to take on larger animals. This species has a well-deserved reputation for being terrifying since it is tough and capable of surviving in hard subarctic environments. 2. Scientific name and family of Wolverines. The scientific name of the Wolverine, gulo gulo, comes from a Latin word that means gluttonous or greedy. The carnivore order includes the Wolverine. The term placental mammals, or eutherians, is another name for this group, which includes humans. Placental mammals give birth to live offspring, which were supplied with oxygen and nourishment as they grew inside the mother by an organ known as a placenta. The largest member of the weasel, Mustelidae, family is the Wolverine. Otters, badgers, and beavers are other members of this family. 3 different species of Wolverines. Prior to now, scientists thought that Wolverines truly belonged to 2 separate species. The North American Wolverine, Gulo gulo luscus, however, is currently recognized as a subspecies of its European counterpart, Gulo gulo luscus, Gulo gulo gulo. 4. The likeness of a Wolverine. The Wolverine has a short, stocky build that suggests a hybrid of a bear and a badger. It is highly insulated from the cold because to its thick hair and bushy tail. The Wolverine has a dark coat with white patches on the chest and throat. Each Wolverine has a white patch on its body that is different in size and shape. This allows for the identification of specific Wolverines using photos while conducting fieldwork. The Wolverine stands upright in the snow thanks to its broad, big paws that evenly distribute its weight. The Wolverine walks with a ponderous pace and a lowered head. The Wolverine may appear to move slowly, yet when necessary, it can acquire astounding quantities of speed. Although the Wolverine is not regarded as an arboreal species, one that lives in trees, it will climb them if necessary. Male Wolverines are larger than females, exhibiting sexual dimorphism, which is a difference in appearance between sexes of the same species. Males typically weigh 12 to 14 kilograms, 26 to 31 pounds. Females typically weigh 8 to 10 kilograms, 17 and 22 pounds. In late spring, female Wolverines give birth to 1 to 5 cubs. The cubs have a better chance of surviving because of the weather at this time of year. Up to a year after birth, Wolverine cubs remain with their moms before becoming fully independent. 5. Wolverine personality. Male and female Wolverines only assemble to mating and are otherwise solitary animals. Low population densities for Wolverines are consistent with their solitary lifestyle and large home ranges. The range of a male Wolverine can exceed 600 square kilometers, 230 square miles. This can encompass parts of many females' ranges, which are much smaller. Although they are mostly nocturnal, Wolverines can also be active during the day. 6. Wolverines live where? Wolverines are found in subarctic regions all over the planet and are well adapted to a cold climate. In this wilderness, which lacks biodiversity, the number of species found in a region, huge woods of birch, poplar, and conifers predominate, and icy conditions are the norm in the winter. The Wolverine can be found all over Canada, in Alaska, and in a few western U.S. states. Previously more common, Wolverines are now only found in Finland, Norway, Sweden, and parts of Russia due to hunting and trapping persecution. In northeast China, it can also be found. 7. The Wolverine diet. A Wolverine will, in essence, consume just about anything. They consume both plants and meat on occasion and are opportunistic omnivores, eating everything from berries to caribou. Wolverines are excellent hunters. They will attack larger animals like caribou in addition to smaller prey like hares and rabbits, especially if the prey animal looks weak or disturbed. Wolverines may attack lambs and other domesticated animals, which may put them in danger of coming into contact with people. The Wolverine consumes a lot of carrion as well. They will gladly use any creatures that have perished in the hard subarctic climate. Wolverines can even find creatures that have been buried deep in the snow because of their keen sense of smell. Wolverines also consume animal carcasses left behind by other predators, such as wolves. Nothing goes to waste thanks to their powerful jaws, and they are known to cache, store, extra food for later consumption. In quest of food, A wolverine can cover up to 24 kilometers, 15 miles, every day. 8 Predators of the wolf. Although they have a reputation for being fierce, wolverines do have some natural adversaries. Because of competition for food, wolves, bears, and mountain lions have all been observed to attack wolverines. 9 Wolverine threats. The wolverine is categorized by the UCAN as an animal of the least concern, but this is not entirely accurate. Instead of focusing on specific local populations, the UCAN considers the entire global population. While the wolverine population in the US is largely steady, it still faces persecution in Europe. Indeed, the wolverine was designated as vulnerable by the European Mammal Assessment. Wolverines are mostly threatened by 2 things. Their accessible habitat is impacted by land use changes. As a result, they come into contact with more people and experience discrimination. The wolverine's historical range included more southern and eastern regions of North America, but decades of predator persecution greatly restricted this until the wolverine's current range. A concern to wolverines is population fragmentation. Human influence is typically the cause of fragmentation. Populations become isolated and unable to communicate with one another as a result of increased urbanization and persecution brought on by agricultural warfare. Small groupings with lack of genetic diversity result from fragmentation. They become more susceptible as a result of sickness and population declines.